I have new video editing software. Anything's better than Windows Movie Maker. You see, I could do this. Yeah, check me out. I can separate the audio and the video as opposed to them just being in one horrible mess. It works both ways because I can... And that's why Windows Movie Maker is shit. Anyway, having said that, on to my next video. Hello again, people of the internet, and the 5 to 6 people who watch the videos. This is something that I planned to do a while ago, but I never really got the time, so hopefully I will start doing my top 5s of things from now on, because as a male, I love to categorise things. Number 5. Troy. Now I ask you, if you hated your tyrannical king Agamemnon, and he had just taunted you by taking a woman you'd only just met but had taken a liking to, and said he was going to make her give him a bath and maybe more, what would your response be? I doubt, among all the colourful things you could come up with, that it would be this. You sack of wine! Seriously. You couldn't think of anything else. In fairness, after that he says, before my time is done I will look down on your corpse and smile. But nobody's paying attention to that line because everybody's just going, you sack of wine? Seriously? Clearly a fucking idiot. Go back to stabbing people. You've ruined the entire film for me. Okay, so maybe not that over the top, but you get the point. 4. 300. Now, I wouldn't say I love this film, but it is pretty good. Apart from that one line, fight in the shade. Now, firstly, I have historical quarrels with this quote, because the character in the film who said it wasn't actually the person who said the line in real life, and it wasn't in response to a Persian general taunting them. It was originally said by a man called Dionysius, who was responding to a Greek that said the Persian arrows would block out the sun. Dionysius doesn't appear in the film at all, and it seems a bit weird that they changed the character because he was well known for being the bravest Spartan in the 300, so why did they remove him in the first place? They also made up a character called Stelios. Shut up! To say the line instead. And I think Fassbender, who played Stelios, would have been much better off playing the bravest Spartan in the 300, don't you? And unfortunately the delivery is stupid. Not Fassbender's, his was fine. It was Tom Wisdom's when they're in the middle of the fight later on, and their reaction to it infuriates me no end. What the hell are you laughing at? Well, you had to say it. What? Fight in the shade. With the stupid fucking toothy laughs. Number 3. Nearly every line Hayden Christensen says in episode 3 and in episode 2. I will point out I love the prequels, but there's not enough time to go into why they aren't as bad as people think they are, but perhaps that would be another video. But as much as I like them, Hayden Christensen cannot act... He can't act affectionately without seeming like a massive perv. And he can't act angry without seeming like a stupid child. I will give but a few examples to the best of my ability. Who hired you? Tell us. Tell us now! I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. Not like here. Here everything's soft and smooth. What's going on? She covered the cameras. I don't think she likes me watching her. There were probably more in episode 2, but I can't be asked to troll through them all. Episode 3. Liar! You turned her against me! You're looking at me! What have I done? You are fulfilling your destiny, Anakin. Become my apprentice. Learn to use the dark side of the Force. There is no turning back now. I will do whatever you ask. Just help me save Padme's life. I can't live without her. If she dies, I don't know what I'll do. I hate you! And of course, the classic. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. Don't try it. Also, I'm not counting Ewan McGregor's infamous line because you can almost see him holding back the laughter. This is what the extended cut looked like. I have seen a security hologram of him killing younglings. Number 2. Van Helsing. I love this film. But to get across the stupidity of this line, I will act out a mock audition. Okay, Miss Beckinsale, a hypothetical situation. A vampiress has just been mocking you long enough for your ally to throw you a stake. You proceed to fatally wound the vampiress, and you want to get out a witty one-liner. What do you say? If you're going to kill someone, kill them. Don't just stand there talking about it. Well, actually, that was pretty bad.
I liked it. Me too.
Wait, what? The line's awful.
Yes, but it has words in it. She's a pretty lady. I've written it down now.
It's done. I mean, seriously, the line has no place in the film. It ruins the entire fucking scene. They should have just filmed David Wenham's character going, I just went through all that for that line? I should have just let you die. Yes. Yes, David Wenham, you should have.
Number 1.
X-Men. Now, this one was a close one for me. The only reason that I think the line from Van Helsing wasn't as bad is because, let's face it, Kate Beckinsale was just ruining that from the start, and that line only dug her deeper. But the line from X-Men was unnaturally bad, you know, apart from everything that Anna Paquin says and does. You know what's coming. Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning? Oh, I bet this is going to be witty! The same thing that happens to everything else. Okay, so she's factually right, but what the fuck? There was literally no point in that line at all. The film would have been much better if the line wasn't in it. Fuck's sake! We as a viewing audience can handle a couple of instances of bad lines, like the Troy one, which was fleeting, or 300, but these... To say they destroyed the suspension of disbelief seems like an understatement. They rape and pillage the suspension of disbelief. So much so that even though I love these films, I have to admit that they're bad. Not quite as bad as Avatar, but that's a story for another time. Now, this was a close one for me. The only reason I thought the line from Van Helsing wasn't as bad, because... nearly every line Hayden Christensen says in episode 3 and in episode 2. Fucking thank you for that. Novelty Shield, who actually said the line, and it wasn't... Now, I have historical quarrels with this. Fucking hell. I'm not well. Not Fassbender's, his was perfect, but Tom Wisdom. Is it Wisdom? Yes, it is, so why did I stop? Stupid. Not Fassbender's, his was... Fucking hell! You are fulfilling your destiny, Anakin. I can't remember the rest of the line now, because I can't fucking see it!